Hi again guys, so another GranTurismo 6 tuning video for you today. This time it's for a car which tends to be a bit overlooked on, or at least in online lobbies, the Audi R8, and this is the V8 version, 4.2. From what I've seen, most people tend to go for the 5.2 V10, but personally I prefer this car. So you want your racing soft tyres, as always. As far as suspension, got the ride height moderate on 90 front and rear, rounded off the springs to 650 and 950. The dampers and anti-roll all on 4, camber on 1, and neutral toe as always, so it's not dragging its wheels. For the gearbox, auto setting I've got as high as possible, and a final drive of 3.4. For the diff, obviously it's an all-wheel drive car, so you don't need to worry about wheel spin so much, but I still put the initial torque nice and low. Acceleration we've got as high as possible, and braking as low as possible. We've got all the power upgrades, and I would recommend NOS. Unfortunately you can't adjust the downforce, and you want weight loss. Traction control you really don't need on with this car, and it is much quicker without it. So yeah, like I said, I prefer this version to the V10. As to why I prefer it, I'm not sure really. I think I prefer the look of the V8 version, because although it looks obviously very similar to the V10, there are some subtle differences, and those subtle differences do make a big difference to me. Like for instance, I mean, it's got race exhausts at the moment, but as standard it's got quad exhausts, which to me looks better than the oval exhausts of the V10 version. And also the V8 has more of a lip on the front bumper on either end below the headlight than the V10 version, which I think looks better. So it's just little things like that which are slightly different to the V10, which just make me prefer this car. Plus, I just prefer V8 engines really. I mean, V10s are cool, but they've never really done it for me. I prefer the torque and easy to access power of a V8. But anyway, this car has a cruising speed of 282 miles per hour, which is very respectable for the slower of the two versions. With slipstream, I'm not sure what the speed with slip is. It should be about the 300 mark. If you need more, obviously lower your final drive a bit more. But yeah, it's a great car. It's got good handling on the curve. It also makes a good track car. So yeah, hope this tune setup helps, and as always, thanks for watching.